Okay, so I missed the date for the 4 months of ownership of the truck, and I think 4 months of YouTube as well. So I believe 4 months of YouTube would have been March 11th, and it's now March 23rd. And 4 months with the truck would have been March 20th. So only a few days late there, but we'll start with the truck. If you don't know already from watching the channel, it's a 2019 Ford F-350 6.7 powerstroke 4-door long bed. I've got it tuned and deleted, and I do RV transport with it. So currently the truck is sitting at 147,924 miles. I am running a load right now, so I'll hit the 148,000 today plus some change, which I'm at just over 34,000 miles in those 4 months. So a little bit over 8,000 miles, but right around 8,500 miles a month is what I'm averaging. It seems to be going up a little bit, my average, because I think the first couple months I was averaging more like 7,000 miles. So now I'm up to that 8,500 overall average. I'm pretty sure I had a month in there where I did like 10,000 miles. So it all depends on how many loads per week I run and where I'm going. But like this week, I'll end up running, a little over 2,000 miles with RV transport, plus probably another 600 or 700 miles with personal use in my other business that I have. So I do put a lot of miles on the truck. As far as issues with the truck, performance-wise, I have not, luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had any new performance issues with the truck. Everything's working well. I did bump my oil changes up to 10,000, and my fuel filters up to every other oil change. Puts me at 20,000. I still need to change the trying to think. As soon as the weather starts to break, I'm gonna do the diffs. I'm gonna do the transmission, and then I'm coming up due on an oil change soon. I think I'm at like 7,000 miles on it, so probably by end of next week I'll be at the 10,000 mile mark. But I'm gonna be headed to Florida for like 10 days or so, so I'll probably wait till I get back, do the oil change. Yeah, so I'll probably do that when I get back from Florida. I did fuel filters last time, so those are good until the next oil change. And then I do need to still get the seat repaired. I just haven't had time to do that yet. It has a little tear in it's not a tear, like the stitching started to come apart on the driver's seat, so I'm gonna get that fixed. I found a place local to me that can do that. And then I have the front bumper. It's a platinum on my F-350, so it's a painted front bumper, and it's starting to rust. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I did find a pretty cool like aftermarket front bumper that's only like 30 minutes from my house. The shop can install it, and it will have LED fog lights, and it has a light bar built in. So I think it's around like $1,300 installed. The only thing is I don't know if it's going to look good on a factory stock truck. It looks great on like a lifted truck, so I got to think about that, because I don't want to lift my truck or anything like that. I wouldn't mind finding some like factory takeoff, like Super Duty tremor wheels. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know. That's far down the road, so I would probably be running like factory or aftermarket bumper on a factory looking truck, and I don't know how good that's going to look. So I thought about just going to a shop, seeing what it would cost to get it resprayed, like sanded down and resprayed, or sanded down, sprayed with like a Line X or something, and just doing the back and the front. But because I wouldn't mind having it broke up a little bit. So it's like the maroon color. I don't know what Ford calls that. Like an Inferno it's like the maroon platinum. So I wouldn't mind breaking up all that maroon with a little bit of black bumpers, but it's not like a rush. It's just not, I don't like the way it looks, so eventually I gotta get that fixed. And then other than that, I just gotta get the tires rotated probably in the next like 5,000 miles. So these tires were brand new on the truck when I bought it, so they've got, you know, a little over 34,000 miles. I would guess they're somewhere around the halfway mark. So I mean, not bad. If I can get like 70,000 out of them, I think that's pretty decent. They're the the heck are they? I'm drawing a blank. They're highway tires, which is probably what I would stick with again, just because. I mean, I would stick with a highway tire. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this brand. I'm a Cooper guy. These are not Coopers. I really have liked my Cooper Discover all-terrains that I've had on a few different trucks, so I would probably look at their Cooper Discover highway tire. Maybe toss those on, give them a try. Or I think I've heard good reviews about like the Michelins and the Firestones, so I have a feeling the Coopers would probably be considerably cheaper, so I have to take that into consideration. You know, is it worth spending like $500 extra on the tires to get, you know, X amount of miles more out of them? So I'll figure that out. But I mean, that's pretty much it for the truck. I'm still looking. I would like to get another truck that I can, like an older diesel that I can kind of rack up the miles on and not care so much about, because this is my personal as well as my work truck. And I'm going to be doing like camping trips this summer and stuff, and it's just like, you know, it'd be nice to not have to intertwine those two, like the personal and the work as much, but that might be a little bit down the road. I've been looking. I think I could probably get a really nice truck for in that like right around $15,000 to $20,000 range, either like a older Ford 7.3 powerstroke, maybe even a 6.0 if I can find a bulletproof one. I would be okay with that. Or if I can get a good enough price where I can bulletproof it. I mean, I am a Ford guy, but I do like Rams, I do like Chevys. So I was looking at like the older Duramaxes, like LBZs, LMLs, you know, something pre-CP4, or even like a 3rd gen Cummins, or maybe like a base model 4th gen or something like that. I don't know that I would want to go as old as like a 2nd gen, just because they typically, I mean, it's hard to find them without rust and, you know, cracked up dashboards and stuff like that. And it's like, by the time you find one that nice, you might as well just get a newer truck, because you're going to be paying the same amount of money. Same thing with like the 7.3s, the powerstrokes. I feel like if you find a really nice one, the price on it's so high that, you know, you're getting close to like 6.7 powerstroke territory, you know, early 6.7s. So, you know, do you really want to go with a lower powered, older truck, or just go with something newer with, you know, maybe more of a base model or something, but you're really close in price, and you know, maybe even have less issues because if it's newer, it hasn't been sitting. So so that's kind of my game plan there. There was something else I was going to mention about the truck. I'm kind of drawing a blank, so if it comes back to me, I'll definitely put it out there. Oh, I do want to get it tinted as well. I know you're not really supposed to have tint, but I noticed it gets really hot in the truck when the sun's shining, so I would like to get at the very minimum like 30% or something on the side windows, just to block out that sun a little bit. I don't know that I'm going to do a windshield tint like I had on my last truck, but yeah, so that's kind of my game plans there with the truck. Very happy with it overall. I love it. I always wanted a platinum, got a platinum. I love the massage seats, heated, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. I use all the features, so glad I got it. I do like the factory cruise control with the adaptive cruise and stuff like that. I feel like it helps with safety. one issue, or I do have one issue with the truck that I'm trying to figure out. I think I've got a drainage blocked up somewhere from the sunroof because I can hear some water in like the A-pillar. And as far as I know, there's like 4 drainage, one on each corner of the truck. And I think that front passenger side one is blocked up because I can just hear some liquid moving around. So I got to crawl up underneath there or pull down the headliner or something and figure out how I can unplug this drain because I don't think it's good to have water in there. But I got to do a little bit of research on that still. So as far as YouTube goes, we hit the first level of monetization, but it doesn't really mean much. So that's the 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time hours. I think you can like activate like a fans page and things like that. Stuff that I'm not really, I don't have any intentions on doing that. As far as hitting like that next step, I will be probably hitting that 4,000 watch time hours long before I hit the 1,000 subscribers. Because I think right now we're sitting at like 556 subscribers, somewhere in there, and I'm at 3,300 watch time hours. Technically, I'm probably right around the 4,000 if you include the shorts, but those don't get included towards monetization, so it's showing like 3,300 as of right now. So probably by this time next month, I'll have that 4,000 hours for monetization, but I'll still be, a ways away from subscribers. So if you're watching the video and you like it, definitely subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that, liking the page, like the videos, comments. I like getting the comments. I try to respond to every single one of them. I'm sorry if I miss any, but I try to do a good job making sure I respond to them. If there is anything you want to see a video made on, you can always let me know in the comments. I'll make a video on it. If you're new to the channel, I'm with RV Transport. I primarily do just short. 100% of my loads are considered short runs. I've been able to make it home every single night, so I have spent 0 nights out on the road. And I probably will eventually do one of our longer runs. We don't have any really long runs. That's a question that comes up a lot, is like, oh, do you have any runs out to California or Florida or whatever? We do not. The company that I run with, majority of the runs are going into Wisconsin. We do some Illinois, some Minnesota, some Missouri. I've only done Illinois and Wisconsin. Everything's that I've pulled has come out of Indiana, so I've gone Indiana, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin. The longest days I've had have been like 12 hours. I think 14-hour shift total, but it was still 11-hour driving. And that's usually due to some, maybe an issue. Like I had one time I had to pull over and clean my map sensor on my truck, stop and get tools and stuff, so that I spent like an extra hour or so with that. I think it was last week or the week before, I had to go get a 7-pin extension connector made, and then I had issues with the battery, so I went and got new battery and stuff, so I lost like 2.5 hours on that run that I normally wouldn't lose. So there's been some times that things come up and I've had to, have a little bit longer day, not necessarily running, like driving, but just working, counting towards my total shift. But yeah, if you like these videos, definitely subscribe to the channel, throw it a like, and leave me a comment so I can get back to you. But so far, that's what's going on with the truck and the YouTube channel.